Big changes might be on the way at the United Nations Security Council, and India could be at the center of it. This week, UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer made waves at the 79th session of the United Nations General Assembly in New York. In a bold move, Starmer voiced full support for India's long-standing bid to become a permanent member of the United Nations Security Council, but that's not all. The UK isn't alone in this push. Starmer joins heavyweights like US President Joe Biden and French President Emmanuel Macron in calling for major reforms to the UNSC, reforms that could see India, Brazil, Germany, Japan, and even African nations taking permanent seats at the table. Right now, the UN Security Council has 5 permanent members: Russia, China, the United States, France, and the UK. These 5 hold significant power, including the notorious veto that can block any major resolution. But critics say this structure is outdated, frozen in time since 1945. Even the UN Secretary-General, Antonio Guterres, agrees. He called the current system outdated and warned that unless reform happens soon, the UNSC risks losing India, with its booming economy, strategic global influence, and role as the world's largest democracy, has long argued it deserves a permanent seat on the Council. And now, it seems the world is listening. India last held a non-permanent seat on the Security Council just last year. In 2021 to 2022, and they're pushing harder than ever for permanent status, with key leaders like Macron, Biden, and now Starmer rallying behind India, Brazil, Japan, and Germany. Could we finally see a shake-up in the global power structure? This isn't just about adding more seats. It's about making the UN more representative of today's world. Africa, for instance, has no permanent representation on the Council, even though the continent is home to 54 countries. So, what's next? Will these global calls for reform finally lead to change? And will we see India rise to its rightful place on the UNSC? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, the world is watching, and the pressure is on. Let us know in the comments, should India and other nations get permanent seats on the UN Security Council? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more global updates.